In July, I'll be performing at Tomorrowland. Everybody says, like, what is one of your biggest dreams? And Tomorrowland was like there,
Yeah.
like high up. It's the number one most prestigious, music festival in the world. The top DJs perform there, and just to be able to be there surrounded by so much talent and so much energy and perform, curate an experience for the fans that are going to be there. I feel this is going to be my chance to show the world and to show people who Anaya is.
That's the energy of this episode. Anaya is stepping into a global chapter. From new music and major collaborations to performing at FIFA World Cup events and preparing for Tomorrowland. This conversation is about what happens when an artist keeps showing up, keeps believing, and keeps putting their gift into the world. Welcome to Redefining Music. Let's get into it. Welcome to Redefining Music, where we help artists get in the driver's seat of their careers. And today I'm sitting down with Anaya.
Hello.
You've been a veteran on Redefining Music.
Yes. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the support always.
Well, I'm very excited to chat with you about what you've got going on with your music right now and where it's going to be taking you. You've been on the show before. Let people know, who are you and what kind of music are you working on right now?
Well, I'm Anaya. My name used to be Esther Anaya, but I just dropped the Esther and now I'm Anaya. I think it was meant to be, actually. But I am a DJ, I'm a singer, music producer, I'm a violinist, and I am from Colombia. I live here in the United States for many years now. I specialize in house music and EDM. My forte, I would probably say, is bass house, progressive, and melodic house. It's where my heart is and how the violin sounds the best to me. And I'm working on a lot of music. Yes, I actually just released Red Light, which is a collaboration with Manolo, Fiscaro, Mrs. D, and Manny. And it's a group of us producers that we just united forces together and wrote this track.
Oh, well, I'd love to hear, how did that come about? How did that collaboration happen?
Well, actually, we met a couple of months ago. Probably, you know what? It's actually a year now in June. We met in Jersey City. I was playing at HQ2, and I met Manny, and I met Fiscaro, and it was super cool because we just connected. And then after that, they just asked me to do kind of like a collaboration together. They said, of course, let's do it.
It's really fun to hear how music comes together, and then because like most people just see they hear the song for the first time, and it's nice to hear the story behind how that came together.
Yeah, I feel like every song that you write, you make, you produce, it always has a story behind. And I feel like everything I write or I might put my hands on, it always has a message, or it has like, oh, it was inspired by X, Y, and Z, and including the songs that I actually have coming up, or like by my side. The song that I just released with Aviela, which I love Aviela so much. Oh my God, we just played at EDM Awards. You were there too.
I saw you guys perform. That was incredible.
Yes.
I like the energy you both brought. You both had like this unique part of it, yet together it just kind of was like a dance. It was perfect.
It was so much fun. We connected a year prior to that. And when I wrote By My Side, I hit her up and she loved the song. She's like, let's do it. And it was so magical just, to have that collaboration with such a beautiful and talented human being like she is.
Now, you've been working on, you said, a lot of different things. Mm-hmm. Share a little bit about, like, what's something big that you've been doing recently?
Well, actually, FIFA. I'm going to tell you a story. So FIFA has been on my vision board since I remember. Since I put my first vision board, I've had FIFA there in the World Cup.
Wow.
And years have passed by, all the World Cups. And I'm like, oh, when am I going to play at the World Cup? I'm like, God, please, one day. In 2026, now it happened. And I got to perform at 5 events of the FIFA World Cup, 5 games at the SoFi Stadium Forum. And I just came back from the Hard Rock Stadium in Florida. So it was magical. I did some fan fest too. And it was just like, a dream come true. I'm like, God, I'm so grateful. I just enjoy it so much.
Wow, that's incredible. Especially like how you wrote that down when you were, starting and you're dreaming, and now it happened.
Yeah.
And so, what was one of your biggest takeaways from FIFA?
One of the biggest takeaway is like culture. I actually got to research a lot of music from different countries because I played the game with Iran, the game with Switzerland, Bosnia. So knowing that there was going to be fans from all over the world, it made me dig into their culture that I probably haven't had the chance to do it before if it wasn't because of the FIFA. And I'm inspired of incorporating sounds and going a little bit more worldwide in my music because of that. Culture and sports bring everybody together. And music is part of it. And music is something that connects everybody. And, just seeing people from all over the world supporting the sport and loving music together, I'm like, oh, it was just one of the biggest experiences and one of my favorites, for sure.
Now, what is a new sound that you've got from like learning all these different cultures and worldly sounds?
Well, actually, instruments. There's very unique instruments and there's very unique melodies that I feel every culture has of its own that they feel identify and it takes them home. So I don't like to give away too much of the things I'm going to do, but I think that's, I actually wrote a song that is called Take Me Home because of that reason. There's a lot of things in your life that want to take you back home, that make you remember where you came from or something that just feels so comfortable and so happy to you that you might not have now, but something will remind you of it and takes you back. I want to do that with music. So yeah, I'm inspired of doing that and incorporating, different sounds and different cultures into the music that I make.
Oh, wow. Well, that's incredible. And I love that it inspired an entire song for you.
Yes.
Oh, now looking at this experience, now FIFA, do you have more shows coming
I
up?
have one left with FIFA.
Okay.
Well, not for FIFA, but related to the World Cup. I have one more in 2 weeks, and that's going to be my closing one.
Oh,
yes.
What a beautiful, what a beautiful chapter.
Yes.
And a beginning, because now that you've done it, that's something you could,
oh
go
my
back
God.
to.
No, well, my dream is to keep doing more FIFA shows.
Yes.
And, we all dream of doing I don't know everybody, but I do, of a halftime show at opening or something like related to that. So, working hard for it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You're wrapping up FIFA.
Yeah.
So what does the future look like for the rest of 2026?
Oh my God. Well, in July, now in a couple of weeks, I'll be performing at Tomorrowland. And I am so happy. Oh my God. Everybody says, what is one of your biggest dreams? And Tomorrowland was there.
Yeah.
High up. It's the number one most prestigious, music festival in the world. It's an experience, the top DJs perform there, and just to be able to be there surrounded by so much talent and so much energy and perform, curate an experience for the fans that are going to be there. I feel this is going to be my chance to show the world and to show people who Anaya is. They don't, probably in that area of the world, don't really know who I am. So I want to expand and go global, Yes, I'm excited.
That's incredible. Now, as an artist, how do you go about expanding? How do you put yourself out there and get these opportunities?
Just how you said it. Put yourself out there. People are not going to find you in your room. People are not going to find you if you're not vulnerable, if you don't put yourself out there. So I feel with social media now, everything is possible. I mean, I was found on social media by Cadillac. That whole experience and that whole opportunity came from social media. Also, the Chargers, they found me on social media. So I feel put your talent out there. Do not be afraid. There's stages in life as an artist that you have to go through. You have to be able to create music that sounds terrible and make music that sounds really good. We all go through that because it's a learning experience. And do not judge yourself. Do not be so hard on yourself. Just enjoy the ride. I feel that when you pray, put things in God's hand, you work hard, you ask for help, you let your music come out of you and write and do what makes you happy, I feel the opportunities come to you.
I see that in you, and I love seeing that, and you're very inspiring in your words and how you carry yourself as an artist as well.
Thank you so much, and I love seeing you and always catching up with you. So yeah, stay tuned. There's going to be more and more adventures going on.
Well, we'll have to keep up with you and definitely have you on Redefining Music.
Yes.
So my final question for you is, how are you redefining the music industry?
The violin, it's another voice of mine. And one of the things that I want to do in music is create the violin and make it like another star, like another voice. Not like an instrument that is just goes in the background, but it's an instrument that it's a lead as well in music. So that could inspire other people that play other instruments to know that they not always have to be in the back. They're like, oh, I just play this and I cannot be anybody big. No, you could be whoever, you could be as big as you want. And being an instrumentalist, it always has a voice and it could always take you far. So look at me, I play the violin, I came from an orchestra. People never thought that, you know, I would be where I'm at right now. So you could be the next person. You're playing the drums at home, you're playing the saxophone, you're playing the violin, the bass, whatever instrument it is, you could make it global and stick to it and play it with passion.
I think that's beautiful, and it really encourages that unique, you know, in every artist, they have that something, and you're really a great role model for artists bringing out other instruments, other things, creating a sound that works for you, that people love.
Yes, exactly. A sound that people are just gonna love when you know, play your music and they feel identified with it too.
Definitely. Well, Anaya, how can people connect with you and your music online?
Yes, you guys could find me on any of your favorite platforms, social media as Esther Anaya. Not yet haven't dropped the Esther, so you still find me as Esther Anaya. And on Spotify, Instagram, Apple Music, and everywhere.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
sitting
you.
down with me, and thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Amplify EDM and me at the Cote. And this is Cote, and we are signing off.